Long shot, goal!
And welcome to you on this special FA Cup edition of the Big Match. And what action we've got for you today. 3 truly magnificent ties that between them produced 16 goals, with penalties both scored from and missed, and a sending off as well to add spice to a really boisterous hour of football coming your way. Here's our lineup then. Main match, an epic cup tie between Chelsea and Liverpool, and up on Merseyside, the clash between last year's League Cup finalist Everton and Aston Villa. And to cap it all, a remarkable game as Sheffield United face Arsenal. So, once again then, we've cleared the decks for action, and our first stopping off point is Stamford Bridge, for a tie that was always likely to be one of the very best of the day, Chelsea against Liverpool.
And what a cup tie atmosphere for both sides to relish. Stamford Bridge almost packed out. All the seats had practically gone a week ago. The pitch just a little worn, but in very good condition. A crisp, bright afternoon, and overall a great setting for the cup tie. Now let's check on the two teams. Chelsea sadly depleted without Ray Wilkins and the big defender Mickey Droy, and another blow at midday today when Ken Swain arrived with flu hanging about him. So it's a cup tie recall for Charlie Cook with Steve Finiston the substitute. As for Liverpool, they're also hit by injury. No McDermott or Case. There were fears that Ian Callaghan would be unfit, but he's okay, and David Fairclough has recovered from a leg strain and he plays. The referee is Pat Partridge, who comes from Durham. And now let's get on with the cup tie action. So what noise? And what a game in prospect. As Liverpool attacked the goal to our right. Those of you watching in black and white, we apologise. There's a bit of a clash in terms of colours. Liverpool in all red, of course. Chelsea in all blue, but Chelsea have the white socks. Emlyn Hughes and Steve Wicks. Charlie Cook with a touch for Lewington. And Hughes playing it safe. And so it's Chelsea's throw. Back for Graham Wilkins. Bill Garner could be very useful in the air, as he always is, but it's Kennedy getting this one away now for Liverpool. And John Sparrow here for Chelsea. Attacked by Dalglish, but Sparrow finding Garner. Back for Wicks. Harris. Cut out by Neal. Now Britton. Nice ball here for Walker. Flicked through nicely for Garner. Played back again for Walker. Good move this by Chelsea, and Hughes cutting it out, but not very well. And here's Dalglish. Oh. Almost gave that away to Lewington, and in the end it's Callaghan who turns it back to help Liverpool recover a little bit of composure as he gets the ball to Clements. Long clearance by Ray Clements. Wicks off balance. Harris putting it sideways here for Sparrow. Jerry Jones. Oh, he's given it to Langley. Garner's coming up for Langley in the middle. And Hughes had to stretch out and just didn't get it. But Garner had committed himself. And the fleeting chance for Chelsea didn't quite come their way. Free kick, a foul by Lewington. Langley got that across beautifully. Hughes was really stretching there, and Garner just couldn't quite get the touch that Chelsea wanted. Callaghan looking up, looking around. Who's on? Two Chelsea defenders going for that one, and it'll come to Fairclough, and a shot on the turn, well saved by Peter Bonetti, and Graham Wilkins got it away. two Chelsea defenders going for that high ball, and when it fell, Fairclough had a couple of yards. He turned superbly, and Peter Bonetti was equal to the shot. Britton. Cook. Langley. Britton. Cook. Britton again. Oh, and Langley in there now. Well, that's almost a collector's item to find such confusion in that Liverpool defence as that. Hughes and Neal didn't read each other at all, and Langley was behind them in a flash. It was never an easy angle, and over the top it went. Now Sparrow. Garner. Ball on a play. Chelsea's throw. Clive Walker to Bill Garner. Really does look lively, Walker. Driving the ball, oh, goal! Clements puts his head in his hands, and Clive Walker has scored for Chelsea. That's the man who's at fault, Ray Clements, and that's the man who scored it, Clive Walker. What a shot! And what delight! And what dejection! Walker let that one go, and Clements should have had it. But it went swinging inside that post to put Chelsea into the lead, 16 minutes gone. 3 successive games that Clive Walker has scored, and what a goal to set this cup tie alight now. Here's Garner. But a mistake by Ray Clements, and by the way Ray Clements held his head in his hands as that ball hit the back of the net. Ray knows that that's down to him. So a free kick now for Chelsea. Walker. And Thompson away. Here's Harris. And now Graham Wilkins. Kennedy finding Highway. Away. So really the fight is on now. Garner, and Walker's away again. Is this going to be number 2? Oh, brilliant save, and it went wide. Well, Clements redeemed himself there. Walker was through brilliantly. Clements came out just enough, made himself big, knocked it away, and the rebound took it off a Liverpool player behind for the corner. Dean Britton now takes the corner for Chelsea. Steve Wicks there with a header. A safe gather for Ray Clements. Well, one manager, Ken Shillito, right at the back there in the sheepskin in the centre there, with Ron Seward on the left. A happy afternoon so far for Chelsea. Now Gleesh with a touch, but well, they go in with the lead. Kennedy! And Bonetti, a tremendous save. Kennedy got loose behind that Chelsea defence onto his favourite left foot. What a whack, and what a save. So, a corner for Liverpool. Little word of warning there for Chelsea. Really must concentrate the full 90 minutes. And Bonetti with a good safe catch, drawing the applause from the shed. Callaghan. And now Neal. Callaghan. And Harris getting there, and Wicks putting it away. Referee looking at his watch again, as you can see. A little bit of injury time, but not much. And indeed, there is the half-time whistle. That brilliant goalkeeper, Ray Clements, will be the first to admit, I'm sure, that it was his mistake that let Chelsea and Clive Walker in with the goal that separated the two sides. Chelsea very lively indeed, Walker amongst them, but also Tommy Langley, number 9, who's got in behind that defence so effectively as well. So Chelsea just about deserving it, but Liverpool, as we saw right at the death there, looking very formidable still, and a lot to come yet from this cup tie. A half-time score then at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea 1, Liverpool 0. We'll be right back with the second half. Oh, that's another great... Welcome back to Stamford Bridge for the second half of this third round cup tie. Chelsea now attacking the goal to our right. That one goal up. The man who scored it is on the ball at the moment, Clive Walker. Langley trying to play it back to him, and Joey Jones hacking that one away for Liverpool. Liverpool, who came here having lost only one of their last 13. Chelsea faltering, if anything, a little bit at home. They've won only one of their last 5 here. But they are nicely placed at the moment. Although in that quarter of an hour leading up to half-time, you got the impression that Liverpool were really getting down to the job in hand with growing efficiency. Again, losing it. Walker brought down by Joey Jones. The referee calling Joey Jones to him. I had the impression that Clive Walker may have made a little bit of a meal of that, but it's quite clear what Pat Partridge is saying. Cut that out. His moustache coming on well, Joey Jones. Walker chipping that free kick in. Garner's right in there. Now, can this be another goal? Aston! Seen much of it, but as that ball came to Steve Finiston, he caught it well into the corner of the net, and Liverpool are 2 down. But for the home fans, what is more important, Chelsea are 2 up. Harris, now it's a real job for Liverpool. I suspect they came fearful that Chelsea might find it too hard a job today with a weakened side. They must be overjoyed with what's happened in front of them today. 2-0 up. Now it's with Britain. Back it comes again to Britain. And Phil Neal playing it back for Langley. And it's another one. 3-0. Langley has scored it. Clements, no chance with that. So desperately short by that back pass from Phil Neal. Langley was onto it. The angle was difficult, but Langley mastered it well. Chelsea 3, Liverpool 0, with 2 of the goals coming in the first 7 minutes of the second half. Tommy Langley beating Ray Clements. So the photographer's moving. That's significant from behind the Chelsea goal to behind the Liverpool goal. As 2 of them I see come to this end, they obviously feel that this is where the action is going to be from now on. Sparrow, Kennedy right in there. Johnson playing it for Kennedy again. Kenny Dalglish trying to get it through there, and it comes through for Johnson, and they've got one back. David Johnson, the scorer for Liverpool, and who knows what can happen. It was a battle for Kenny Dalglish there, odds of about 3-1 against him, but somehow he got the ball through. David Johnson was there, neatly sidestepped the keeper, and that's one for Liverpool. Chelsea 3, Liverpool 1. David Johnson, only his second of the season. The first one came last week. And a Chelsea throw. John Sparrow with it. Steve Finiston. Tommy Langley, Finiston couldn't quite get it on his chest, but Britain might stop it going out. Finiston. Walker. Langley. Britton. Keeping possession nicely. Here's the cross towards Bill Garner. Taking it nicely. And another one for Walker. A fourth one for Chelsea. What a remarkable cup tie. And again he has to pick the ball out of the net. And that was down to Bill Garner. As that long cross came in, Garner took that superbly on his chest. Great skill. And then had the good sense to play it short to Walker, and Walker's part in it was a formality. So Clive Walker gets his second goal, and he'll be the first to admit that it was made by Bill Garner. Chelsea 4, Liverpool 1. In that bench, Ray Wilkins in the centre there. Well, even without him, they get 4 against Liverpool, and that's a surprise. Now Callaghan. Lewington having a tussle there, finding his way out of it and finding Fiddiston. Langley. Fiddiston. Britton. Oh, look how easily he beat Phil Neal there. Well, they're all over the place at the back at the moment, Liverpool. Amazing the way that little Ian Britton, great little fighter though he is, simply walked round Phil Neal there. But his shot was always going wide. I don't suppose Ray Clements has ever faced such a bombardment as he's facing now. Well, Liverpool now taking Joey Jones off. Jones going off, and Alan Hansen is now on. Well, he's fitted in very well into this Liverpool defence. Maybe he'll tighten things up a little bit, but it's 3 goals up the front that Liverpool wants so badly at the moment. Now with Neal. Kennedy. It'll come for Neal. Tried to play that a little bit short, and it'll come to Dalglish now as he got the skill to beat off this Chelsea side with a little chip once more. Johnson on the far side, Bonetti out to challenge him, and a corner given. Johnson, in fact, claiming that he was impeded by the Chelsea keeper. But the most that Liverpool get out of this is a corner. So a corner it is, and Highway is the man to take it. Kennedy up again. Hansen in there too. Phil Thompson with that header, and Dalglish has made it 4-2. Well, is there yet a chance for Liverpool as that corner from Highway came floating in? The big men got up, nodded it on its way, and Dalglish was there to give that clip just over the line. Chelsea 4, Liverpool 2. The Chelsea bench, David Hay nearest the camera, Ray Wilkins next to him. Here's Garner. But he's happy just to take the ball to the corner flag there. Hughes won't let him do that. And Emlyn, in fact, gets it away. Oh, and I don't know whether, I don't think Garner, in fact, made contact there with Emlyn Hughes. And I think the referee is quite clear in his own mind that Emlyn's frustration is showing through, and that Bill Garner didn't make a contact. There was certainly a bit of pushing and shoving there. And the referee, who has had a really immaculate game, saw through it all. He's having a word with them, I think, for the scuffling that went on before it. And then I think Emlyn Hughes, for reasons best known to himself, made it look as though he really had been poleaxed by Bill Garner. And he doesn't look too badly off now, does he? But Bill Garner's having a word with him, and Pat Partridge is saying you better cut that out as well. So there are the two of them. So the game goes on. And Chelsea 4-2 ahead. 2 goals separating the sides, and Liverpool, in the last analysis, might well say, we gave one of them with the goalkeeper, unlike him, making that mistake, and another with a bad back pass. The 2 goals that make the difference in the sides. We're into injury time. Liverpool's first FA Cup tie at Stamford Bridge. And the way it's gone, I'm sure they won't be too sorry if it's the last. 4-2 down, so little time left. Highway with this free kick for them. And Bonetti coming for it, punching it away. Emlyn Hughes whacking it back again. Knocked out once more by Chelsea, who'd pulled everybody back. Callaghan to Neil. A bad day for Liverpool, a brilliant one for Chelsea. But here's Highway, it's all over. And Chelsea are through to the 4th round. 4-2 winners. Clive Walker, the number 11, who got 2 of them. Steve Finiston and Tommy Langley, the other scorers for Chelsea, with David Johnson and Kenny Dalglish getting the 2 for Liverpool. And the crowd overjoyed with what they've seen. 6 goals in an epic cup tie. And a brilliant victory for happy Chelsea. John Sparrow coming off. And disappointed Liverpool. Finalists last year, beaten first time out this year. So a final score at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea 4, Liverpool 2.
We've got to get on with some more action now, and our next match takes us up to Merseyside, where Everton were at home to Aston Villa. More goals on the way here, and much more besides, as Granada's cameras take up the story. The commentators, Gerald Sinstadt, Everton here in the white shorts.
Thomas. Latchford off into the middle and given a good ball. Mortimer got in the way. King shot, and Rimmer down well. Started with Latchford, taken on by King, and Rimmer saved well. Thomas's corner. It was a good jump by Lyons, and just a fingertip from Rimmer. Lyons took off well, and Rimmer once again was asked to get down very fast. Higgins looking for Latchford's head. And in at the far post was Dobson, and this is turning into Jimmy Rimmer's game. Well worked by Everton. The ball dropped in, Latchford the back header, and Dobson sneaking in. Rimmer equal to the high ones as he's been to the low ones. But another corner. Thomas taking it again. Mackenzie and Lyons together. Dobson, Latchford, squeezed it wide. Everton beginning to win a significant number of the high balls in the penalty area. Darracott, quick chip in towards Lyons. Well chested down, but it wouldn't fall for Dobson. But King trying a shot, and it's sneaked in! Sympathy there for Jimmy Rimmer, who must have been unsighted, but the ball came to Andy King, and he tried a creeper, and it just whizzed along past the defenders and curled into the corner of the net. Darracott's free kick towards Mackenzie, and that looked like a foul, and it's a penalty. Gregory overdoing his tight marking of Duncan Mackenzie, and right out in the corner of the penalty area, with no danger at all, he gives away a penalty. And somebody has got his name into the book for what he has said to Mr. Thomas. I think it is Phillips. He certainly booked Phillips. So Ross, who scored from the spot for his first Everton goal against Nottingham Forest on Monday, gets an early chance to make it 2. And succeeds. Hard, low and wide. No chance for a goalkeeper with penalty kicks like that. Mackenzie. More room than he's had for most of the game. King. Higgins. Darracott. Ross. And Ross planting the high one. He's nodded down by Gregory, I think. Dobson couldn't get to it. Mackenzie does! The back pass is punished. And Mackenzie was in like lightning to stab it under Rimmer. 3-0 and still 5 minutes to go to half-time. Gregory, Gidman. Carradus getting it to Mortimer. Gregory. And turned well for Gray to score. He's given onside. Mr. Thomas looked to his linesman. But the Villa bench don't seem to feel that that has done a great deal for them. The ball tucked through there with Gregory making one of his rare interventions upfield, and Andy Gray materialised on the wrong side of the back four. And now here's Latchford chasing the header from Dobson. Dobson himself side netting. And in fact, there must somewhere there have been a deflection, because I think Mr. Thomas is pointing to the corner. Thomas, great scramble there, and into the net. A Latchford classic. Kind of goal that he and Dave Thomas have worked so many times this season. Thomas's corner, curling over, and Latchford just the finest angled header, 4-1. Darracott. Ross. And he's away from Cowans, and he's crossed, but behind the strikers. Bad ball though from Little, or from Mortimer rather. King. Pejic. The wind behind Everton metaphorically, and they're making the most of it. Dobson getting it through to Latchford and taking it back. That was so nearly 5. The midfield have worked so well for Everton. They've struck hard, they've tackled well, and they've come through to have a large number of shots. Caught that time pushing Mackenzie and showing 2 fingers to Mr. Thomas, which surely counts as dissent in anybody's book. And I think he has sent Phillips off. He sent Phillips off. Phillips pays the penalty. Well, he put up a 2-fingered salute with both hands to Mr. Thomas, and off he went.
So a miserable day from start to finish there then for Aston Villa. Liverpool out, but Everton go through, and that's going to cause quite a few arguments, I'm sure, on Merseyside this week. Our last match today takes us to Yorkshire now for Sheffield United, in the midst of a fine revival in the second division, and first division visitors Arsenal. The commentator's Martin Tyler. The pictures come from Yorkshire Television. Arsenal in the light strip.
Brady. Right into the stride of McDonald. Flaners across. And puts away a free kick. chance to come forward, and O'Leary too. Young, just as you see at the bottom of your picture, and O'Leary, the number 5, up as well. It's bent in for O'Leary. Well, we saw him coming, but the Sheffield United defenders didn't. Because David O'Leary, after just 7 minutes at the near post, glancing header. Glenn. There's some movement in front of him. It was provided by Stainrod. Again, the big frame of Willie Young providing a solid barrier for Arsenal. Rice. Arsenal visibly encouraged by the goal, and a lovely ball from Rice for McDonald, and Sheffield United sliced apart. But it was Pat Rice, as Stapleton congratulates McDonald, who saw the opening. A simple side-footed pass with Cahoon drawn across onto the left foot, past Brown. Cahoon, and Stapleton has scored the 3rd. Just 14 minutes gone, and again the Sheffield United defenders are caught watching. It came off the back of Cahoon's head, and Stapleton was in like a flash over Brown. 3 goals in 14 minutes. United, whose recent form has very been much built on their ability to go forward. By their own admission, they've been punished for conceding sloppy goals, and punished they have been in this cup tie. Hansen, Jennings off his line, and the referee has given a penalty for handball against O'Leary. So a match with an absolutely sensational beginning, twists again, and for once the twist goes in Sheffield United's favour. Just think forward, and that was the handball, that was what Mr Burns saw. And just 90 seconds after Arsenal's 3rd goal, Chico Hamilton with the opportunity to make it 3-1. And the linesman's flag went up, but the save counts. Did he move? Surely all goalkeepers do, but the save counts. So everything going Arsenal's way. And that really has silenced the Sheffield United crowd. Just for a moment, an opportunity perhaps with 75 minutes of the match still remaining, even at 3-1. It's still 3-0. Ricks in for Stapleton. Now Nelson. McDonald! And it's 4 off the underside of the bar. And domination now turning into a rout. Nelson's cross. McDonald unmarked, and thank you very much indeed. It's the retrieving done from David Price, who really has established himself over the last few weeks as a regular for the first time in this Arsenal side, providing a lot of the graft and battle in the middle of the field, winning the ball for the likes of Ricks here and Brady to use the possession. Here is Ricks. This is Nelson. Rice for Alan Sunderland. the Sheffield United player for Stapleton to convert McDonald's cross. And how he enjoyed that. Well, we're only 7 minutes into the second half and it's 5-0. Number 2 for Stapleton. It's a lucky deflection that got it to McDonald. Nothing lucky about the cross. And Stapleton in front of Cahoon to finish it off with authority.
And with that stunning performance by Arsenal, that's where we leave it this week. What marvellous cup tie action, I'm glad to say, we've been able to bring you. And with, of course, the result they're all talking about, that Chelsea victory over Liverpool. 4 goals against the European champions, and that's not happened to Liverpool for at least 20 years in an FA Cup tie. So, for those of you who like collector's items, here we go again with Chelsea on the cup rampage.
Really does look lively, Walker. Driving the ball, oh, goal! Walker chipping that free kick in. Garner's right in there. Now, can this be another goal? Finiston! And Phil Neal playing it back for Langley. And it's another one! Here's the cross towards Bill Garner. Taking it nicely.